Hi, I'm Stephen Evans and we are at Peg Leg Studio, and today we are talking chainsaw maintenance. If your chainsaw is not performing well, chances are you need to sharpen the chain. Chainsaw sharpening kits are great for this. They include everything you need.
Before working on your chainsaw, make sure the power is off and disconnect any electrical power source.
Next, you need to figure out which file size to use. Files come in 3 sizes. You will also need a file handle and a guide. The guide has different spring lines for different angles to sharpen your chain. Inspect the teeth on the chain to determine the angle on the guide. Like most users, I'm going to follow the 30-degree mark. When you're sharpening the chain on the saw, you don't want the chain too loose. You want to be able to pull the chain up from the bar just enough to see the tips of the drive teeth. To check the tension on the chain, pull it up above the guide bar, and if it snaps back into place, you're good to go. To adjust the tension on the bar, loosen the nuts, lift up on the end of the bar, and turn the tension screw clockwise. Now tighten the nuts on the guide bar. The next step is to secure the saw bar in a vise. This is a good time to clean the chain if it's dirty. Use a wire brush to remove any debris from the teeth before sharpening. Make sure to mark your starting spot with a marker or lumber crayon. Hold the file at 90 degrees to the flat sides of the bar, filing the teeth from the inside towards the outside at a 30-degree angle. You will hit every other tooth. After sharpening a couple of the teeth, rotate the chain forward. Continue sharpening and rotating until you reach your beginning mark.
I've finished the first side of the chain, so now it's time to switch sides. I'm filing from the inside out. The file only cuts in one direction, the push stroke. Do not apply pressure on the pull stroke. Now it's time to sharpen the depth gauge. This determines the depth of the cut each tooth makes into the wood. Set the depth gauge tool on the chain, revealing one of the depth gauges. If it shows above the tool, then it needs to be shortened with the provided flat file. Depth gauges should also be filed from the inside of the tooth to the outside. File half, then turn the saw around to file the rest.
Now that your saw is sharp, let's talk about safety gear. People really underestimate how dangerous and how powerful chainsaws are. At a minimum, you want to have gloves, steel-toed boots, hearing protection, helmet, face screen,
And chaps are a good idea.
Here's a full list of tools and materials you will need. Good luck, and thanks for shopping at the Home Depot.